Hey guys, how's it going? It's Logan here, and today, guys, I'm bringing you a very exciting review of the PAX 2 vaporizer. Now, guys, the PAX 2 is a brand new, like I'm talking spanking brand new unit. For those of you that are watching this at a later time, this is April of 2015 currently. So this unit just came out. It shipped on April 2nd, and I pre-ordered mine back around late March. So I paid around $310 total, but it is listed on their website for $279.99. So $310 after taxes and shipping and all that mumbo jumbo, but $279.99 is the retail price. So now that you know a little bit about the how I got my hands on one, let's jump into it. Alright guys, so let's just tear this thing up real quick and get you inside, show you around. Let's first remove this sleeve here. As you can see, it's just the outside of the box. Throw that to the side, unimportant. And then you're just going to open up the box within the sleeve like this. And as you can see, that exposes the unit itself. And as you guys can probably tell, I went with the topaz, so it's more of a aqua blue color. And it's different from my last packs. I actually have the last packs right here, black one. So I had to go with a a little bit better color scheme this time. So here's the unit itself. Put that to the side, and we'll dig a little bit deeper in the box here. Throw this other tray to the side. Don't need that. First thing you'll notice is you have your cleaning kit on the left side, which will give you everything you need to clean the device. It gives you pipe cleaners, and it gives you an alcohol solution that really helps you scrub the inside out when it gets dirty in there. And then on the right hand side, you have your charging dock, which I will be showing you guys when I get into battery life and charging a little bit further down in the video. Also included in the bottom of the box is a raised mouthpiece, which I will also be talking about later on. Alright guys, so now that you've seen what comes in the box, let's take a look at the unit itself. So the first thing we'll notice, guys, is right here, smack dab in the middle of the pen, is the PAX light indicator. So it's the nice X that lights up with all the LEDs. Very pretty, very cool. I'll be showing you that when I turn the device on. If we look at the other side, all we have is our charging dock connector. So that's kind of just out there exposed in the open. Up at the top, if we look real closely, we have the new recessed mouthpiece, which is kind of cool, but it works almost like a blowhole, and you can see there's a little gap between the metal finish and the silicone rubber that's in here, and that is where the vapor actually comes out. Now this piece is removable, and you actually have an option to use a different mouthpiece as well that they include, that I mentioned just a few minutes ago, or a few seconds ago. But as you guys can tell, this brings me to my first con with the device. This mouthpiece is extremely hard to get off. I've literally, I've shot this video a couple times now, and I can't get this damn thing off. And it's not that, they designed, they could have designed it better, let's be honest here. Not everyone in the world has long fingernails. So if you're a person with short nails, it is a problem that this mouthpiece does like to stay sticked onto here pretty well. If you have a pen, you can always use like a pen or something, I guess. But, you really shouldn't have to, should you? Anyways, I'll use this pencil so you guys can see underneath here. There we go. So, bingo bango. As you guys can see, this is what is located underneath this silicone rubber piece, which is extremely impossible to remove, by the way, as you all just saw. And if we look at this little rubber piece, it's kind of interesting. So it never really matters what way you put the silicone on, because it has these little trays running within it that actually guide the vapor to the hole, or to the blowhole as I call it. So we'll put that back on, and let's show you the oven. So the oven, according to PAX Vapor or Plume or whoever you want to call them, is now 20% deeper. I'm not really sure how accurate this is, because I can still only fit around the same amount of herb in this chamber as I did on the original PAX 1. So, not too much different here as far as oven size. They do say it uses some new heating technology, but honestly, it looks exactly identical to the original PAX. So, nothing too much different on the oven, guys, and we'll just snap that closed. And let's get into how to turn the device on, how to use it, the good stuff. Alright guys, so to turn the device on, you're just simply going to press the button on the top once. And voila, the device is starting to heat up. Now to change your temperature setting, you're going to simply hold the button on top, like so. As you can see, this has brought me to a set of orange LEDs, and we can change what LEDs are lit up by just simply tapping down on the button. So if we want a higher temperature or a lower temperature setting, we're going to keep it at just one of these little X ticks filled in with light. Now, according to PAX engineers, that's around 360 degrees. I do not know the exact temperatures for the two middle degrees, but I know this device goes from 360 degrees Fahrenheit up to 420. So if we want a little bit hotter than the light, we go to the medium. If we want a little bit more than the medium, we just press again and go to the little bit hotter temperature setting. This is what I usually like to start my sessions with. I feel like it starts to vape the herbs a little bit better than a hotter temperature setting, or even a little bit less temperature setting. And then to get to the hottest temperature setting, we just fill up all 4 lights, and voila, we're off to the races. Now to get back to heat up mode instead of this temperature editing mode, we're simply, I'm going to reset it to the first one so we don't get too hot up here, but we're just going to hold down the button. And as you can see, the little LEDs will flash purple, and you're on your way to start your vapor session. Alright guys, so now to move into usage of the device itself. How's the vapor taste? How's it feel? How are the effects? And I'm going to be straight up honest with you guys right now, straight off the bat. I was extremely disappointed when using this device. So the first reason I say this is because the device gets very, very hot. This is something that I never noticed using the original packs, but with this version, it has to be the difference in design materials that they used on the outside, but the heat leaks from the oven all the way up to the mouthpiece now. So what used to not really be a problem because the mouthpiece was a separate part of the device, you're now putting your lips onto metal. So it does get very hot sometimes, and it is kind of a downer. The second reason why I'm not too impressed with this is because the vapor production is nearly identical to the original packs. It didn't taste any better, it didn't look any better, it looked identical. So really, I don't understand how they expect to charge. I believe I paid $260 way back when I got my packs, and that was with shipping, taxes, everything. But this unit is $300, and I don't know how they expect to just change the design, change the temperature, how you change temperature controls, change up the interface a little bit, and expect to be able to sell a product for that much money, for $300 plus. That's insane. For a device that, I've been using, I feel like I've been using this device for the past 3 years already, and I was expecting something a lot more innovative, a lot more futuristic technology out of, a very well-known company, and they've disappointed me with that. Another thing that I'd like to bring up about usage is they did include a raised mouthpiece, which I mentioned earlier in the video. Now, although this is cool, and I loved raised mouthpieces, that's why I wish I could use the damn thing, it's flawed, and it's pretty badly flawed. And I say this after multiple tests. I've tried changing the way I inhale, everything, guys. There is no doubt about it. This mouthpiece burns your lips. Even more so than this one. I mean, this one I've noticed just a tad bit when the unit, after a long time using the unit, the metal kind of gets nice and hot, and you feel that on your lips. But with this, you cannot even use the device because it will burn your lips so much. Like, I literally took this mouthpiece off. I've tested it out a couple times now, but I take it off 2 or 3 puffs into my session. I can't stand it. It's too hot on my lips, and it's I don't even know why they included it. Like, it's almost funny that they include this. So other than that, though, I mean, as far as usage goes, I mean, I'm about as impressed as I was with the original packs. So as you guys can see, those are the two devices by the side by side. Other than that, I don't really know what to say. I mean, if you've seen a PAX operate, if you've used a PAX, an original PAX, you know exactly just how the PAX 2 is going to perform. Alright guys, so next up on our list is battery life and charging. So if you haven't noticed already, we have our charging dock right here, and if we just take our device and we match the nodes on the device with the nodes on the charging dock, we'll notice that the device lights up and it is now charging. So pretty simple to charge. I do have to note, I never have liked how they've made their chargers. They are kind of inconvenient for travel, but I do like how they are kind of modern and it kind of changes it up. So kind of cool. As far as battery life with the unit itself, I'm actually able to push out about maybe 5 to 7 ovens if I'm lucky. Now this is up from the original PAX statistics, which only usually gave me about 4 bowls until it cashed out its battery or just would do weird things and heat up to weird temperatures and, you know, the usual PAX problems. But what I noticed is that with this device, if I use a much lower heating temperature, I can usually length out the battery a little more. But when I am using my desired temperature, what I want to vape at, what I usually vape at, I only get around 6 to 7 bowls if I'm lucky before the battery dies on me. So before I get going, guys, I want to mention 2 more things, and that is the warranty on this device and also my best vaporizer video. So first off, I'm going to start off with the warranty, and the warranty on the PAX 2 is a 10-year limited warranty, so nothing different from the original PAX, but there is something different in the registration process, which I felt was important enough to have to bring up in the video. Now, instead of how it used to be where you just wrote an email to the company and said, yo, my PAX is acting up, what can I do? And they'd send you a box, they'd get you all hooked up, they'd you know, you send it in, they get it fixed, and then, or they'd just give you a replacement unit and send it back to you. But now, to even register your device for the warranty, you need to provide PAX Vapor or Plume or whoever you call them with your social security number. Now, according to their website, it states that they need to age verify you. But to my knowledge, what does my age have to do with your product? I know you have to be 18 to purchase one of these bad boys, but what does my age have to do with how well a product operates? It has nothing to do with that if you're asking the same question and can't figure it out. But I found this interesting because how many people are likely to give up their social security number to a company that makes vaporizers? I'm talking vaporizers. And these aren't just for tobacco, guys. This is for, you know, for marijuana. It's clearly marketed for that. I mean, me personally, I do not trust another company with my social security number, period. Unless they are hiring me, unless I'm an employee, I do not give out my social security number. So almost immediately, I'm out of their 10-year limited warranty, and this device is as is. Until I decide to give them my social security number, I will not be eligible for their 10-year limited warranty. So that brings me to the end of the video. Just going to wrap things up. But I do have to mention, before I go, my best of video that I made back in December. So I made a best vaporizer of 2015 video. It included the Whisper, the K-Vape, the Firefly, the original PAX, and the Cloud Phantom. So top vaporizers in the industry went head to head, and at the end of the video I declared that the K-Vape was the best vaporizer of 2015. Now I'm here today, it came to my attention that at the time the video was made, the PAX 2 wasn't available for the review, so I just wanted to go out and tell you that my decision still remains that the K-Vape is the most economical and best bang for your buck vaporizer available today. And I stand by that even after the PAX 2 came out. And I say this because not only does it have a more reasonable price, more at the $100 range, but it also has a deeper oven, a longer battery life, and it doesn't burn my lips, ever. So there you go, guys. That's my packs to review. If you want to watch my head-to-head video of all the vaporizers of 2015 going versus each other, you can just click the annotation on the screen. I will also have a link in the description for you guys. So have a great day, and thank you.